Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Pokemon Black. No, this is Pokemon White. Alright, N. I guess you're a fine basketball player and all, but when it comes to some other throwing related sports, your aim sucks. I wasn't even close. If only I was playing Pokemon Black, I could come back to my mom and say I'm sorry for making my room look like a tornado hit it, but as penance I'm going to run down an actual tornado now. But unfortunately, I'm playing Pokemon White, and I'm running down Thundurus and not Tornadus, and that joke is just so close to working. And in the process, I apparently forgot that Landorus is park ground and will not be affected by Thundurus. By the way, I do like how I have yellow, red, blue, and black as my color of moves here. It's like, I have all 4 colors of printer toner. How nice. You know what? Fisherman Mick, I'm actually really impressed by your team, because that last Magikarp who used Tackle on me didn't do 1 damage to a Gigalith. It did 2 damage to my Gigalith. That is something that I honestly never would have expected in a million years. Alright, let's move on. Whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Are you now? That's interesting. That actually happens to be my skeleton. I think I would like that back, if you don't mind. Anyway, if you're kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. Yeah, that is a skeleton of a dragon-type Pokemon. I am intimately familiar with that, actually. I, again, would like that back. I prefer it when my skeleton stays inside my body, personally. And I'd like it if you could, respect that fact, sir. But never mind. Anyway, that was a pretty lucky roll. What am I gonna nickname you? That's a good question. Who do I know who associates with ice? Alright, well, this may be a little bit on the nose, but I have a friend who happens to be from a country which is known as Iceland, which I think is a little bit, again, it's either appropriate or it's just ridiculously on the nose and you can take your pick. So, let's see, is the giant chasm back to normal? It is. Add it all up, and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. That sounds a lot like me. That went dark real fast. And, also just having way too much Moo Moo Milk in my back pocket. I've been carrying this around since forever. There's no way that this hasn't, like, gone bad by now. And yet I'm still gonna use it on my Pokemon. See, this is why Team Plasma's trying to liberate them from idiots like me. Anyway, yes, I shall provide the explanation for this, the Super Rod. First, face the water and employ the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. Third, pull out the pin from the holy hand grenade and count to... I can't remember exactly how that went. It was like count to the number above 2 and less than 4. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Bianca! Yes, I am looking for the mysterious Pokemon. The weird lady said that I have to find her some of the mist stuff if I didn't want to end up in a body bag or something. Anyway, I hear something. My name is Elisa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. Actually, you're a sprite. Made of 2 triangles, 1 quad, 6 vertices. Not a model. I'm only level 52. Apparently I did not heal. Did I not heal? Alright, it's only Gummy that's a little beat up. That's fine. Yeah, the rich people in Pokemon games tend to give you a lot of money when you beat them up, which is, I'm not exactly sure if that reflects in real life. And you'd think that, like, once I defeated the first guy, he would come along to his compatriots and say, hey, that maniac's like lead Pokemon is higher level than all of us put together, and like they would just get out of here as quickly as they could. But apparently we had to fight them all anyway. What do you have to say? It makes me feel better knowing there's a strong trainer like you. And so the My Little Pony Pokemon came jumping out, and we've got this old guy, who I believe we met in Mistralton Cave some time ago. That Pokemon, it couldn't be. Bright red mane, a lush tail, and a single noble horn. Which key to mark it has is still outstanding, but it's just like the old legend. So that changes things. I'm not sure if you can tell exactly what it changed. It was very subtle, but the entire giant chasm is now covered in snow. This is gonna be really silly. Thank you for the critical hit, Gummy. This is gonna be really silly, but I just picture Zach tearing through that gym, and just annihilating everything he sees with Brick to be like a visual representation of actual Zach Reedy. Whenever someone would like send him a bunch of bugs and feather, and he would just one by one go down the line and, you know, stomp them and fix feather. I should tell him that. He's probably gonna laugh at me. Anyway, that's our 7th gym badge. Pokemon up to level 80 will obey me, which means that I can almost use Mew in battle if I wanted to.